Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Show me there's nothing fake to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning. Say what you wanna say to me now. I wanna wake up with you in the morning.
Hi everybody. I hope you're all doing well and you're healthy and happy this afternoon and having a great weekend. Wanted to come back on and talk to you today about relationships. You know, we've touched a little bit upon love, and now we should, I feel, go into this, start diving into it anyway. It's only the beginning. There's still so much of it that will be needed to be explored other than what I'm going to talk about today. So anyway, I just want to make sure that I first thank my higher power, my Papa, God, for allowing me this honor to share and help others this way, and also to ask Him to help me channel all the messages that you all need to hear tonight. And also thank you to all my angels of love and light for all the support that they always give me and have given me, and guidance in my journey of healing and learning and sharing with all of you. It allows me to do that. So, relationships. You know, we're all very social people. That's how God created us to be. And it's important for us to connect to each other, right? So that's really what I feel a relationship is. Now, we're all unique and may see it a little differently, and that's okay, right? But I think we can all pretty much agree that overall, a relationship is about connecting, or close connections with other people. And that the quality of our relationship affects our mental, emotional, and physical health. So it's important that we achieve that healthy relationship in our life. Right? It's important because it increases our emotional well-being, and that alone is important because being emotionally healthy means that we're in control of our thoughts, our feelings, and our behaviors. It helps us cope better with life's challenges, like I mentioned before. And it has a lot of, again, health risks of not having a healthy relationship. You know, it increases your stress levels, and you know what that can do. And alone, you know, again, anxiety, depression can creep in, and it also will upset your body's hormone balance, and it'll weaken your immune system, and ultimately shorten your life. So again, it's so important. And we all want happiness, and that's going to be through relationships. And it's okay if you want to be single, but in some shape, way, or form, we do have a relationship, right? Because there's 3 kinds of relationships, and we'll go into those. And I know we have at least one of those, if not 2 or more. So anyway, but in a relationship is great because it creates warmth, hope, and happiness. And the more that you have, the more that you'll enjoy your life. And it's really that simple. It creates stability, security, and trust. And what I love even the most that really stands out for me anyway is that it helps us learn how to be good to each other. And that's what I really believe, that why we're here again, to begin with, is that we're here to learn how to be good to each other, how to love each other. I think so. That's what I've been taught through my experiences, and I'll share more with you. Because, having a hand to hold as you go through life makes the difficulties that we experience easier to deal with. Because when things are not going well in your life, knowing that the people that you're with have your back is huge. It will allow you to go through whatever you have to and come out the other side a more positive person and healthier. It also helps us to learn how to be good to each other, like I said. It's very powerful. Relationships are powerful when they're very healthy, when you have that united front and you all just protect each other no matter what. And when you need that support, that shoulder to cry on, just to help you get through it, whatever you're going through, it really make a difference in our life. It's a beautiful thing. It takes away loneliness, and it makes us feel included, like we fit in. And there's many good reasons to be in one. You want to hear some? All right, I'll tell you some. So it's really good for you because it gives you higher levels of happiness. And when you're happier, what do? It can help you live longer, right? Right. So true. It can create more love in your life and more opportunities of like money and fun. When you think about it, right? When you have people that are striving for the same goals, one or two or more, right? People in a group, a relationship, then they are attainable much more easily. Because you want the same things in life. It can make you a better person because often we have the energy to do things for others and not ourselves. Love is so powerful in that way. It really is. If you have people, healthy group, healthy relationship, if you belong to a healthy group, if you have a healthy relationship, we just say it like that, it brings out the best in you too. And just imagine what that can do for you, really, within for your life, what you can become and what you can accomplish. It's endless. You can do so much more. When someone shows, you have to believe in yourself, but when someone else believes in you too, that's just amazing. It just gives you that drive. It really does. It helps you get more done because you help motivate each other in that way too. And just having the company is really, really nice. So those are all great reasons to be one, right? It makes life so much sweeter. It really does. Why does it do that? Because you do nice things for each other. It makes life more fun. It's fun playing with others, right? Much more fun than playing by yourself. I think, anyway. I'm sure you would agree too. Or that you do agree. Knowing that someone really deeply validates you is beautiful. It's a gift of knowing that the wonderful things that you do are not going unnoticed, and it gives you even more reason to want to do them. Yeah. So there are 3 kinds of personal relationships. There's families, friends, and partnerships, whether it's business or romantic. Let's start with the family relationships. Why? That's really the foundation of all other relationships that you're going to build in your life, because it's where it all begins, all of it. You know, it shows us how to love and be loved, as well as who we want to be in life and who we don't. Families usually are considered to be more than one, like I was saying, but not all. Sometimes it's just a couple of people, and that's fine too. But there's the immediate family members, right, as your parents, your siblings, and then there's the extended family, which are your aunt, uncles, your cousins. So they all play a really great role. If you have them all in your life, it's even better, because we're all at different ages, different experience different things. And again, like our elders have experienced life, and they have a lot they can teach us. And they're a lot wiser, so they can. So that's the beauty of families, that relationship. But what I really love even more about it is it's the glue that holds us all together. Isn't that beautiful? How that statement alone, it keeps us together. We're stronger together, remember? I've said that. Because you know what? We help each other out again through our worst, and we're there together through our best. It strengthens that bond, and it makes life so much more satisfying to be in and experience. It allows us to truly be ourselves and having long-term relationships allows us to be vulnerable and we're able to ask people for help when we need it, not like when we're around complete strangers. It's not the same thing. And so there is, I love that. Again, we teach, right? We're teaching our kids. They have no experience, no life lessons yet, and we're there to teach them about all of this and help them to build their character, their self-esteem, their confidence. And you see how important that is? It starts there, and it carries into other relationships. If you don't have that healthy relationship at the beginning of your life, it's going to carry out into your other relationships in the same way, most likely. So it's so important. Like that saying again, we can't give what we don't have, or whatever we learn is what we do. We give back, so that is so important. So we have our first experience of attachment with our parents. If we have consistent, reliable parents who are attuned with our most important needs, it allows us to trust and to connect with them, which helps us connect with ourselves and helps us develop how we view the world. So that's so important, right? It is. Families are our children's greatest teachers, like I said. It's so important that we are healthy as parents and those teachers for them, because who we choose to be with, like say in a partnership to raise those children that we bring into this world, our precious little ones, will affect them emotionally, developmentally, in every way. And it's either going to be a positive or a negative way. Their children are so innocent, and oftentimes they'll develop into what they've experienced. Not always. Like some people have experienced some pretty bad things and they still manage to recognize that somewhere in their journey, in their life, or to heal it or heal it, and they don't necessarily will do that and repeat it, but it does to a lot of people, most people, unfortunately. So families have a great responsibility when it comes to raising children and shaping their character and how they view everything in life. And we need to really give them a lot of unconditional love. Healthy discipline is essential, is so important, of course. Teaching them right and wrong, right? It's really, really important. But you have to be careful on how we do this. I feel, again, it has to be in a healthy way. You know, you got to be careful not to damage their self-esteem. That's where self-esteem will begin again, is in the family as a child, or a lack of, depending on how they're treated, how you're treated when you're younger. And it's so important that we do not devalue them. It's so important. That's why, again, I just need to again say, though, there's no perfect family. There's never going to be. We don't live in a perfect world. We just don't. And we all have our own struggles and lessons to learn, right? But the thing is that, you know, it's so important that if we can recognize what's unhealthy in us before we have children. And the important thing is that we do recognize that, and we want to heal that by healing ourselves first, knowing how much of an influence that will have on our kids. Because if you're not healthy, and your kids will learn all of these negative things about love, life, relationships, in the world in general, then what happens? Then they're going to, again, grow up, and they're going to bring it into their other relationships, and it's going to be passed on generation to generation. And that's what they call the generational curses, when, you know, it's just all this stuff just, you know, gets passed on, and never becomes healthy from one family to another. But you can certainly break it if you choose to. It's possible. Again, through working on ourselves, you know. And again, that's so important because, you know, again, like I said, there's no perfect family, right? There isn't. So we're all going to experience some negativity in our family relationships. And that's where I'm sure you've heard of the term inner child wounding. We have to heal our inner child. And a lot of people have mixed feelings about that kind of stuff. You know, yeah, they say, you know, this is why I'm having this problem is because of what I went through when I was a kid, and well, yada, 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 whatever, right? Okay. But it's true. It's true. I remember I've actually other than healing myself on my own in my younger years, I've actually did seek some counseling. I was looking for marriage counseling, you know, what I was going through in my marriage, with my problems in my marriage, and going through counseling. And they're so good at it because, you know, the counselors are amazing because they, you know, they have a way of having you open up, and then you just start talking about everything and anything from the moment from now to when you were a child. It just happened. It just would unlock all of these feelings. And then come to find out when I was in therapy is, oh my gosh, my problems stem from my childhood and how I felt about myself, you know. So it's really it's real. So once you know what your problems are, you can work on them, you can heal them, and you can break that chain and not do that to your kids, you know. So that's huge. And you know, how we treat each other in the relationship, you know, again, loyalty was huge for me in growing up. We needed to be very loyal to each other. And when you have to, right? It's the way it should be. And when you're not, and you're talking about each other behind each other's backs, and people that are your teachers are doing that, that's what you learn. Again, where's the loyalty, you know? How do you learn to be loyal? By nature, not that I wasn't a loyal person, I was very loyal. But it just kind of changed my views on what I believed love to be, you know? It affects you. It does in one way or another. So anyway, inner childhood wounding. So that's really, really important. We're all going to have it. We all have it. Our parents had it, our grandparents had it, our children, even us. We've done it to our kids one way or another, because again, we're not perfect, so we're all going to have them. So let's find out what they are and, you know, heal them so we can experience that greatest love of all and happiness in our life. So anyway, that's all I'm going to talk about for families today. But when it comes, I'll just really briefly go on to like friendship and partnership. When it comes to that, to those relationships, like I said, I'll just say a little thing for now. But being open to meeting new people through spiritual connections and just meeting them in general will help us to grow. And it will it'll inspire others. When we do that, we can inspire others and it opens us up to new opportunities. A good relationships will make us better. It makes us all better, both of us, whoever is in the relationship better anyway. But just be you, and the right people will be in your life for the right reasons. Always be authentically you. Others will love the real you. They will. And so I again wanted to play with the letters to the word relationship and what they mean to me. Like I said, we all see it differently, a little differently, and that's okay. But if you want, I know not too many people have shared with me yet what they think love has been, what love means to you. And that's okay too. You don't have to share it with me. If you wanted to share it with somebody close to you, again, in your relation, like for this, share it with people that you're in a relationship with, and find out what it means to each other. And that helps you grow deeper into like a deeper bond with each other. The more that you open yourselves to each other, right? And share. So I'll let you know. Let me share with you right now. What do the letters in relationship mean to me? Okay. So it means respect in a partnership. Romantic one, romance. That's what it means to me. Empathy and emotions. Love and loyalty. Acceptance and appreciation. Trust, truthfulness, and togetherness. Intimacy, which I will love to go in with you next time. Intimacy, it's really into me. See, it's more than just physical. It goes deeper than that if you let it. And that's so beautiful to experience it that way. The next, openness in a relationship. That's what that means to me. Nurturing, safety, security, solid. Being solid. Honesty, happiness, individuality, and playfulness. Lots of it. All right. So anyway, let me finish this up for tonight and share this with you like I always love to do. At first, I want you to know that you are blessed, you're safe, you're abundant, and never forget that you, my friend, are the light. You are, we all are. And that's just so beautiful in itself, isn't it? So shine your light, shine it bright. The world will never be ready for your unique light. That's why you have to be yourself anyway, and stop hiding your sass. I like that. Your inner fire will ignite all your desires and unlock the keys to manifest through all that you express. Your being is divine. Don't ever forget that. What's within you needs to shine, needs to come out. It's time to be authentic. When you do more of what your soul seeks, let go those who think that you can't do it, because you can. People answering their inner calling is rebellion. People changing themselves create revolution. Focus more on the solutions and don't let the chaos of the world put you into hallucinations. Your reality is your creation. You attract all that you are through your presence, persistence, and dedication. All right. I hope that helps. Please let me know anything you want to share with me about this. But again, I'm going to go into more detail about all of this. But it was just something, an introduction to relationships that I wanted to share with you that might be helpful. All right. Sending you all my love and light, blessings and peace. Love you guys.